Welcome back to Courtroom Chronicles, where the law meets real life. Today's case: college student facing a DUI charge that could throw his entire future off track. Let's see if justice makes room for mercy or if the gavel comes down hard.
Mr. Bond, 255-8319 and 8318. When you come to court, you come dressed appropriately, not in half shirts, dude. You're not going to a club.
I'm sorry, I don't have
Understand?
those clothes, sir. Understand.
Why did you miss court?
Not about transportation.
I will reinstate your bond today, but I'm not going to do this again. If you continue to miss court, it's just not going to go well for you. Do you understand? You get one get out of jail free card. That's it. You stand charged with 2 cases.
Well, not just one charge, but 2. And one of them? Assaulting someone you're dating. That's not just legally serious, it's deeply personal. Viewers, what do you think? Should relationship violence carry harsher?
That number 0.106 isn't just slightly over the legal limit. In Texas, 0.08 is the cutoff. This young man's result isn't borderline, it's a neon sign saying, "I'm intoxicated." And remember, lane swerving plus failed sobriety, strong probable cause.
Harsher penalties? Drop your thoughts below.
Charged with criminal mischief. You're also charged with assault of a family member. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Did you get the content?
Yes, Your Honor. Equal second, there's guidelines and sponsor discussion assault and violence.
Here comes the turning point. Should one mistake on a weekend night wreck someone's entire professional future? Direct hit, drop your thoughts below. Should the law teach or punish?
She may contact Fleischer 16 Fleischer student here, recommend inside the game station. Make no punishment against the she punishing several more times. When the fight really started by game, different games. Second player just said that it's rich for
That's not just a warning, it's a pre-trial ultimatum. Judges often set behavioral conditions before trial, like sobriety checks or drug tests. If you mess up before the case even begins, you're going straight to jail. No verdict needed.
Okay. How much as far as criminal mischief is concerned? Because I have here the Class A. So you know, really over $750 worth of.
This is one goal. The multiple special standard residential and property right.
Mr. Bond, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm trying to find a job, trying to get myself together.
Where are you living?
Trying to mentally figure myself out as well.
Where are you living?
Everywhere.
This is not a good way to go through life, Mr. Bond. You know, you're begging for trouble. When you're living off the street, it's an extremely hard life and it's nowhere good. What do you have in your life that can help you out? You have mom, dad, anyone?
No, my dad lives in Arkansas now. My mom passed away. I have my best friend every now and then. She could help me out.
What about that? Why not that?
He's weird.
Alright. So I'm going to appoint your lawyer today. I don't want to use alcohol. I don't want you to use any dope. And I'm telling you, I'm going to test you. You need to understand this, that you probably, at this juncture in your life, no one in this world that is willing to probably even pony up $100 to get you out of jail. You are out.
Let's talk real for a second. Stuck Like Chuck isn't just courtroom sass, it's a reality check. Without money, a missed court date can mean months in jail. No conviction, just waiting. Fair or flawed? Hit the comments, we're listening.
Because I gave you a
Wait, twisted teas in the cup holder and car accident, plus a prescription for muscle relaxers? That's a triple threat: open container, impaired driving, and medication misuse. If this sounds like a legal nightmare, it is.
We gave you a PR bond. If you don't get a PR bond, you will be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing is over with. And I'm telling you, it takes damn near 9 months just to get a 911. So imagine, you can be stuck in there for a long time. All I'm asking you to do don't use, don't be a danger to my streets, and don't have contact with this complaining witness. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you need resources, a place to stay, food, devices, we can help you out. All you have to do is ask. But I'm not going to be understanding. You sit here, start picking up cases, you start going out there using all kind of crazy ass dope. It's not going to happen. Do you understand? Make good decisions. Because if you don't, okay, so don't worry about conditions. He'll be with Fleischer. Okay. So, Vic, do you mind reaching out to the microphone, please?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you sign a refit Victoria. You are going to meet with Fleischer for your bond conditions. Then I'll have you take your seat in the jury box while I find your lawyer. Mr. Badan, come up. Not only have you continually failed and are always late to court, you failed to repeatedly appear in this court, and I now have your bond set at $5,003. Goes with you.
Here's a tip. Even if your BAC is low, visible signs of impairment like slurred speech or unsteady walking can still lead to a DWI charge. In court, perception power.
Enough is enough.
God,
You don't-
you job.
You can't just come when you want to come. We have court dates. Give you a lawyer. You can't just do what you want to do.
Transportation issue.
I'll appoint your lawyer today if you don't have one. You know, it really is a shame that we have to damn near beg some people to do anything to get a dismissal. You have literally had this case open since 2023 and an offer to get this case dismissed for doing one simple thing, is getting registration on a vehicle. And just that would have gotten this case dismissed. And here we are, 2 years later, nothing has happened but the multiple non-performances. You may not remember this tomorrow or the next day, but one day, why did I not do this stuff? Now you're pleading guilty to this tampering case, and it's going to end up going on your record. And it's going to be like the rest of your life. From now on, you'll face a minimum of 90 days in jail. Any new cases that you pick up, do you understand? You're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement, Mr. Badan. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty to an offense, it will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Do you understand? I plead to this offense of tampering with the government record. I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement with 9 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 4 days that you've done. I'm going to roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. How in life if you ever pick up a criminal case again, you take it seriously? We don't ask for much here. When you show up, when you do things, good things happen, man. Good luck.
Judge, may I be excused?
You speak English? Sir. Perez, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You ready?
Judge,
255-9272. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
April 9, 235, in the United States, law enforcement officer. He was on patrol when using the vehicle was illegal to show down the property show traffic. Yeah, the law enforcement next to traffic stop.
Did we not have this exact one, was it like yesterday or the day before? Same thing, really?
I should have the illegal wouldn't do this.
Tense, and then there was, on that one there was something. Okay, anyways, go ahead.
Thank you. The law enforcement cutters the 60 driver's license. You're describing marijuana in the vehicle and education. We'll be on to really examine the and actually there was one vehicle. We believe that I didn't have the bars and the pistol in the front compartment. All we got to do is about process for you. I'll even get ready. Block firearm, including the apartment, 0.30 ounces of marijuana. Marijuana and so we're going to use check us to throw. Nice.
I find it conclusory as well. What does illegal window tint mean? How is it illegal? Why? You know?
Yeah.
Completely conclusory. Is that the only reason for the stop?
So, that is the only reason I haven't seen it.
Okay. Mr. Perez,
Yeah.
I'm going to find that there's no probable cause to go forward in your case. When you have illegal substances in your car, you are rolling probable cause. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Probably. Careful out there. You get one life. You start racking up conviction, it's not going to go well for you. You understand?
Yeah.
Alright.
All the please, last name Bowles.
Okay. Do you mind bringing them up? Why are we doing this?
Well, we're doing work.
This sucks. You just want to end up with a conviction on your record? Is that what you want to do?
Shoot off over the girl. Your Honor, there was no PTI at all.
Finally, a judge that gets it. She's 18, facing an enhanceable offense, and one bad move could ruin her future. Props to the judge for not handing out a felony like a parking ticket. But was it the right call? Should judges go this far to protect young defendants? Let's hear it in the chat.
How many times?
It was for over a year. She got picked up on traffic stop. I believe it was January of 2020.
You see what I'm doing with my life?
Yeah.
I got a job. I'm gonna go back to school.
Felony. So goodbye. Not with a conviction, not with an evading conviction. You might as well just quit everything. When you end up with conviction on your record, you continually pose yourself. Not only that, this is the one that's an enhanceable offense, meaning you pick up another one of these cases, you'll be charged with a felony offense for the rest of your life. I'm not making. How old are you? I'm not doing this. Nope. Shoot, ruin a life at 18? I'm not gonna do it.
What's the alternative?
No, I'm good. You know, sometimes we have to save people from themselves because your own worth. And you graduate from high school.
Yes.
You know, what do you want to do with the rest of your life?
You said what?
What will you do with the rest of your life? You have your whole life ahead of you. And, you know, you're going nowhere fast. You fail to appear here at least 3 means twice. They shouldn't try to keep it off.
Okay, how you said that?
They shouldn't try to keep it off.
Probation's not gonna keep it off the record, and they didn't offer it for
You still, what about this, the other one?
Judge, I saw calling PTI. You offer that. She took off all the PTI and you don't.
You know, the thing is that you had this great offer, like when you first got here, where had you done like a rinky-dink class, maybe just a tiny bit of community service, it would have been the case. But you've been gone for again a year, taken off multiple times. It's like we have to beg you to get a dismissal on this case. Do you see something wrong with that?
I didn't have to beg you to come. I had to be in court twice. The first one, I didn't have to appear for court. The second one, I didn't know I had to be in court until the day of 8:30 something p.m. a.m. and I was at school taking the STAR test, district test at school. It was raining that day. I don't know. Past that, I didn't know I had a warrant. Since then, I've been having a job. I graduated high school. I've been having a job for all these for the year and a half I've been here. I haven't got in no trouble. Yes, I'm still working. I have a full-time job. I just got off of work at 7:30 today.
Can you do, you know? I'm willing to give you as much time as you need, you know? I don't want you to fail now at 18 and hurt yourself worse than you are. It's really hard living in today's society as a minority. And when you start racking up convictions, all you're doing is you're killing yourself. You know, when people see these, when you try to get a job, you try to get a loan, you try to get an apartment, it uses against you all day, and it's not help. I'm willing to give you as much time as you need. I don't want to hold it against you. Now that you've been gone, I'm willing to give you time. Talk about it with Eric, see what we can do, but you need to think about because you only get one shot at life. You don't get multiple times. We all make mistakes. I get it. The idea is that you learn from this now so it doesn't continue to happen. You and I have had this conversation now. So if it happens again where you take off, because I'm going to notate everything we're talking about, you take off on me again, and you start acting or doing crazy stuff out there, well, I have absolutely no sympathy for you. But I'm trying to reach out to you now so you don't ruin what you have left. This life is about one thing. It's about money. If you have it, it's a great life. And you get that with knowledge, with education. If you don't have money, it's like sucks. Trust me. You understand. Take your time.
Speak for himself. Okay. What would have come for you? Finish everything.
I think at the minimum for is, or unless you want to do something else.
Exactly.
What are you thinking? Thinking?
Yes.
Can you mark it so that, okay. Come up, ma'am. Are you mom? Come on up. Thank you so much for coming. They need a little bit of time to think about whether they're going to re-offer the intervention program for her. It's a great deal where she does a little bit of work, the case gets dismissed, doesn't go anywhere. They want a little bit of time to make sure that she's going to come back. She's going to take it seriously. If she does, so we're going to reconsider the offer. How much time do you guys want? You tell me how much. Done. Okay, we're going to set this off for 2 weeks. I don't want you to use alcohol. I don't want you to use drugs. I don't want you to be in possession of any weapons. I just want you to work and be productive. If you do, and if you show up to court, good things happen.